The wealthy businessman was about to enter the wedding venue when he was unfortunately knocked to the ground by the bride. The bride immediately helped him up. When she saw the bodyguards standing behind him, she mistook them for men who were there to arrest him, so she asked right away if he needed help escaping. However, the businessman felt that her wedding gown was too heavy and bulky for her to be of any real help. The next second, the woman tore off her veil, grabbed hold of his wheelchair, and sped off with him. Little did they know the two of them were the actual stars of that wedding, but they had never met each other before. The businessman had refused to obey his family's arranged marriage and had chosen to flee on the wedding day. As for the woman, her older sister had refused to marry the businessman because of his disabled legs, so the parents had no choice but to bring the country-dwelling younger sister back to the city. At first, she didn't want to marry him either, but thinking of her elderly grandparents who had raised her, she made a condition. If they sent her grandparents to the best nursing home, she would go through with the marriage. Soon after, the woman arrived at the businessman's house. She worried that the businessman's grandmother would see through her and realize she wasn't the real bride, so she deliberately acted frail and delicate. The grandmother believed her and told her to go upstairs and take care of the businessman. As soon as the woman walked into the room, she pretended to feel unwell and asked the businessman to hold her up. When he turned around, she froze. The businessman deliberately remarked that she had helped him escape earlier, so why was she so weak now? She quickly explained that she had used too much effort back then, which was why she was now exhausted. Then, to test her, the businessman released a very fierce dog. The woman immediately pulled out a steamed bun and gave it to the dog. To the businessman's surprise, the dog calmed down right away. He asked her what she had fed his dog, and she said it was just an ordinary bun. Prove how good it tasted. She promptly stuffed a bun into the businessman's mouth. After tasting it, he found it unusually delicious. Turned out that she was also a great cook. Not long after, the businessman's uncle found the woman and asked if she remembered what her father had told her. She immediately recalled that her father had instructed her to obey the uncle in everything, so she hurriedly asked what he needed her to do. The uncle ordered her to make sure the businessman could no longer eat, otherwise, he would not spare her father. Turned out that if the businessman died, the family's entire business would go to the uncle alone. The woman quickly pulled out her phone and asked the uncle about the businessman's food preferences and taboos, saying she wanted to write them down. The uncle thought she had agreed to his plan, so he told her all the businessman's dietary likes and dislikes. But unbeknownst to them, the businessman had hidden cameras installed everywhere and recorded the whole conversation. He began to suspect that the uncle had arranged for this bride to marry into the family. That evening, the woman brought over a small bowl and told the businessman to eat. He mistakenly thought it was something terrible and tried to ask for something else, but she directly spoon-fed him and he was instantly won over. He grabbed the spoon and ate ravenously. This sight puzzled the uncle. Even the grandmother, who was watching nearby, had never seen the businessman eat so much, and she asked the woman why. The woman quickly explained that she had added special seasonings to the rice, which made it so tasty. That moment, the businessman couldn't tell what the woman's true motive was for marrying him. Soon after, the uncle found the woman again and asked why she hadn't followed his orders. She promptly distanced herself, saying she had never agreed to his request. The uncle flew into a rage and threatened that he would not let her parents off, but the uncle didn't realize the woman didn't care at all. Watching all this from the hidden camera, he began to fall for her.